The man was on the verge of being mauled to death by a grizzly bear, but instead of fighting back, he chose to play dead, forcing himself to stay still despite the overwhelming fear. He hoped to fool the bear and buy a slim chance of survival, but the bear wasn't fooled. It raised a massive paw and pressed it down on the man's head. With his eyes shut tight, the man held on. The grizzly stomped on him a few more times, trying to make sure he was really dead. Once it was convinced, it finally walked away. That's when the man had an idea. Dragging his badly injured body, he picked up the rifle and fired a shot at the grizzly bear. The shot sent both of them tumbling over the edge of a cliff. Then, silence. It was a long time before the patrol team arrived at the scene. They were stunned by the devastation. The man was in critical condition. The medic could do nothing more than stitch up his wounds for now. The team leader used what little water they had left to clean the wounds, but the deputy commander was angry, thinking it was a waste of time. The captain understood that he couldn't leave a brother behind. He made the call to set up camp right there, hoping the man would stabilize before they moved on. But the next day, things got worse. The man developed a high fever, and the weather turned even more brutal. A blizzard made the mountain path nearly impossible to cross. The team was now in serious danger. The captain decided to put the man out of his misery, execute him. But when it came down to it, he couldn't pull the trigger. So he offered a reward to anyone willing to stay behind and look after the man. The deputy commander volunteered. As soon as the others left, he began digging a grave, hoping the man would just die. But to his frustration, days passed and the man started to recover. Driven by greed, the deputy tried to suffocate the man by covering his mouth and nose with his hand. But just in time, the man's son arrived and kicked the deputy away. In the chaos, the deputy grabbed a rifle and shot the son dead. The man watched his son die in front of him. He was filled with rage, but he was tied up and couldn't move. The deputy then dragged him to a pit, buried him up to his neck, and left him there, hoping wild animals would finish the job. But the man survived the night. He broke free from his restraints, and when he saw his son's lifeless body, he swore revenge. But in the unforgiving wilderness, staying alive would be the real fight.